Which is why there's something I'd like you to do for me.
And what is that, my dear?
I want you to spread a rumor about me. Let it be known that I am in possession of something valuable from the man who is known.
Darling, that couldn't be easy. And may I be permitted to know why?
If we spread that rumor far enough, the killer is sure to appear, and he'll have to doubt the authenticity of the article he stole from Von Stanley. Then he'll be forced to come after me for the thing.
Oh, I see. You're using yourself as bait, you clever dame. A courageous act indeed from the Queen's loyal guard dog. Speaking of which, my lord, I've always wanted to inquire about something. How is it that you remain so loyal to your lord and master? It seems to me she makes unreasonable demands of you.
But whatever it is, you left your country for another. If you never put down roots, you couldn't possibly comprehend the depths of my love.
You've got me there. Now, Sam, let's do as Neil requested, shall we? And dangle a few rumors about it. So, it seems he obtained a document from the dead man they found at the Regent's Canal dock. A document, sir? My dear Earl, of all the lovely games we've played together over the years, this one may just prove to be the most entertaining.
Hello there, young man. Just now, I was talking to my good friend, Mr. Harrop. He said you were collecting rubbish from the canal this morning and you saw something odd.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me? I love a good story. Especially one about witches. Did you really see the Kadisar?
Go!
All right, I think that'll do us. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking that. You look at the Phantom Head Manor, right? Yes, I do. Come on!
Lady Blood. Sebastian, do you think the drug is named after the woman in white from the last time?
They're quite like a little lost puppy sometimes. You know that, don't you? I may be one hell of a good player, Mr. I'm still a million plot. Would you ask a pawn for advice on strategy?
I'm still alive, which can mean one thing. My wishes are fulfilled, and our conflict is in full effect.
Yes, that's true.
In the meanwhile, we'll play the guard dog like the Queen requested for so many people. As the Phantom High Head, it is my duty to follow in the footsteps of my ancestors. Yes, justice does always be. Nothing has changed at all. It's free.
Back off! No, get off me!
Stop it, lad! Let it go!
Pluto! You bad boy!
Let go, you rabbit!
Sebastian, do something about that horrid creature.
Son. Pluto. Kennel.
Can anyone tell me what that was all about?
Can't be certain, but maybe he's right.
Oh, enough of me!
Was it me? Did you seem to be concentrating rather intensely on what May Reardon hasn't done?
Oh, steady now! Oh.
Well, that's it. You got one of them Bunsen candies on you.
Forgot about this. A nice lady gave it to me, yes she did. Said they'd be coming to raids all over London.
Well, we said we'd never tried one. She insisted. She was a really nice lady, right, Mayred? Said we had to try one for ourselves. Apparently they're so good even adults can't get enough. And they make you feel wonderful all over.
She says it's addicting.
Well, give us a cut. Hold on just a minute. Lord Phantom High, I think it is fairly safe to say this sweet was not made by the Phantom Company. This wrapper is genuine, but our quality control is not so lax as to permit a shipment of candies so unshapely. I guarantee you that, my lord. This is...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! We ran out of time!
of narcotic. I believe it is derived from opium. That's further refined. I assume this is the new drug Mr. Lau spoke of.
You found your Lady Blanc?
Visitor, see me. You there! Get up! What are you doing in my chair, sir? This is the outside of enough. That desk is reserved for the Commissioner of Scotland Yard.
It's quite comfortable, Sir Arthur. I see why you guard it.
It's you. What are you doing here?
I bear you a message from Her Majesty. It's quite delicate, to say the least.
Get me to the sweets factory, and quickly! What are those drugs doing in my product? Only orders from the Queen. She's all connected to the dead man at the docks. Where's the link? You're missing something here. Some vital piece of the puzzle.
Randa, tell me, which do you think is worse? To be unable to wake yourself from your dream, or to be unable to dream of anything at all? But of course, all things that seem eternal, whether waking or sleep, must someday come to an end.
She died.
Surrender!
Had anyone else been driving, you'd been trampled. I knew full well who you were, and that's why you were stopped.
What goes on out there, Sebastian?
I have stopped you, Lord Phantomheim. Please step down. You're under arrest in the name of Her Majesty for violating the Pharmacy Act.
Allow me, Master.
So, you would dare detain me? Do you have any idea the magnitude of the insults you offer to the house of my family? And you, an untidy police inspector, no less.
I'm afraid that's correct, Ciel. You are suspected of collaboration with that drug pusher, Lau. We know that you've been distributing a new form of narcotic.
With Lau? Ha, that's just ridiculous. I'll admit that I have been using him as a pawn for some time. But Randall knew full well he was running an opium, and he's never said a word. If that's a problem, then arrest Lau. He knows I would never protect him. Lau runs his business at his own risk and by his own hand.
You own a warehouse, yes? Located down by the docks?
Yes.
That's where we found it. A large hidden cache of the opiate known as Lady Blanc. Far too great an amount for you to claim recreational use. Some of it already inside funky sweet wrappers.
And Lau?
He's on the run. The team we sent after him suffered great casualties. Practically mission to kill.
What would you have me do?
I let them take me in for now. Or not. Sebastian, my order is...
Shut your mouth now, rat! Abeline, what I've told you, to separate the boy Earl from his butler.
Rat. I wonder that you would choose to point a gun at me knowing what it means to do so.
Well now, if you'd like to resist, please be my guest, sir. But I assure you that will be the end of the Phantomheim family name. Sullied as it is by now, perhaps that's for the best.
You would dare?
My orders come directly from the Queen's representative, and he made Her Majesty's intent quite clear.
Only the criminal responsible would have known what the Queen was seeking. The rumor we heard spoke of a document. So we knew. Therefore, please detain Lau and his benefactor, Phantomheim. Oh, and don't worry about having to conceal what the charge is. We'll find us soon.
Right. What shall I do with them after the arrest? Ciel Phantomhive, you are under arrest in Her Majesty's name, and I do hereby suspend all of your privileges and authority. If you defy the law in this matter, you shall be stripped of your title for high treason. Furthermore, the man known to the state as Lau, opium smuggler and head of the English branch of Kunlun, shall be summarily executed for his crimes against the crown. Lord Phantomhive, will you confess to knowledge of Lau's whereabouts, or the whereabouts of the letter we know you have concealed?
I'm afraid I can tell you nothing. The letter. That must be the missing piece.
Ah, I should very much like to push you on that little thing. Sadly, Her Majesty forbids torturing a peer of the realm. However, there are no such rules about butlers.
Offer no resistance. When the time is right, I will call for you. And then, show them what becomes of those who you need. Do you understand?
Yes. One shoe dreamt he was a butterfly. He was a happily fluttering butterfly. It was so much fun. He could fly wherever he wanted. And he had no thought of being shoe. But suddenly he woke up and was startled to find that he was human. He couldn't decide. Was he Shu, who just dreamt he was a butterfly? Or a butterfly who was now dreaming he was Shu? Surely there must be some distinction between Shu and a butterfly. This is called the transformation of things. Just ignore me.
You're going to confess to your crimes eventually. Might as well do it soon, Sebastian.
Very well, then, I confess. It was I who was responsible for the outbreak of the Black Death in Europe.
What?
As I recall, it was during the reign of Edward III.
You think this is a joke? That was over 500 years ago! Give it as much pain as you like.
Yes, Yuri. If you confess, I don't get to have my fun, you see. Oh, look at those perfect eyes. Should I poke them, do you think, or should I just cut them out of your pretty head? No, save the best for last. How about first we hear a nice scream?
Your teeth. Are you all right?
Is it any good? You know, I used to do a lot of work around the tea ships down the dock.
I thought you were an inspector.
Yes, but I was raised in the East End. No parents or siblings to rely on, so I did whatever work came my way to survive.
In that case, you certainly come well.
Tell me the truth now, Theo. You really don't have anything to do with the fellow. Do you? Or the Queen's letter?
Finally beginning your interrogation.
Not really. The Commissioner's instruction was just to confine you here.
Then I would recommend you don't try to get involved. This game is between me and whoever is pulling the strings, so why don't you just sit there and follow orders? That's the secret to long-lasting good promotion.
Yes, I know.
Hey, if you want to give up your territory to the Pharaoh family, we'll be happy to accept it. But there's no doubt about that. But I thought he worked for the Queen's daughter, and I heard he just got himself captured. You sure you want to just desert him?
Butterfly comes from the flower just as the flower spreads its pollen by attracting the butterfly. Should the bloom be black for its beauty, ending this beautiful cycle of life? Would the butterfly mourn the flower?
I suppose the butterfly would find a new flower. Again.
Thankfully, this world is full of flower beds. And don't forget, this was your doing.
Just as Stanley was your doing, let's not break story.
Yes, you're quite right. Seeming correct.
I wish you a smooth journey, Mr. Lau.
Do you know what, Lambert? I couldn't be happier reading here. I find this peaceful place to be dreadfully cold.
So it's a tea ship again. Opium, the Chinese, and the tea ship. What a sad coincidence. It's the Opium Wars all over again.
You make quite a picture, Sebastian. So this is how far you'll go. Be loyal to the master who put you.
Between his young lordship and myself, such were the terms of our contract.
Ciel, where are you going?
I'm simply tired of this confinement. I thought I'd take a little view.
What is it you think you can accomplish on your own?
Do not underestimate the Phantom Hearts. Have you any idea just how many years the members of my family have held sway in the underworld? I still have all of the pomp.
You mean the same lot you've been trying to get in touch with today? None of them have reached out. They've left you all alone. Am I wrong? Yeah.
The boy must be gnashing his teeth right now, don't you think? Having been shown the very power of this.
Yes, I imagine it's all right. Fear and profit. Those are the only ties that bind in the underworld. And I'm afraid you can provide neither at the moment.
That won't hold me back for long.
Even if all his pawns are taken away from him.
Even if the only piece left, the only player still under my control is the king.
You will never pull on it again. That's my master's nature. You should know.
Why not just admit your own nature and start acting on your own wisdom? This is harder on you than you'll say. How long has it been, Sebastian, since you last devoured the soul of the king? And now you're injured as well. You must be beyond ravenous by now. Shall we make a deal? The true doomsday will arrive in due time. When it comes, you can have as many souls as you know. All you have to do is give me that boy.
I believe I'll decline. My palate grows weary of simple unfeeling souls. I crave ambrosia. My young master is the only one I want. I desire to meet no other soul.
Well, seems our negotiations have broken down then. Such a shame. Ye unclean, ye unnecessary, ye unwanted! Perish and be cleansed! The pain you feel is God's purifying fire!
This pain is but the spice I shall use.
Offer up your blood for your sin!
My blood, but the sauce.
Your soul must be purged with flame!
To flavor that solitary, fiery soul. Bless him.
If I can no longer rely on anyone's help, so be it. I was born to end up alone. It's the fate delivered to me by the cursed house of Phantomheart. He wouldn't understand that part.
I understand that you're talking about your parents' murder. I read your file, and Randall told me the rest. I know everything. I know you're the Queen's guard dog, and that you run the criminal underworld.
Well then, there's nothing more to say. Is
Why do you insist on doing this alone? Why won't you ask anyone for help?
I don't need anyone on my side. I'm the one playing the game. All I need are my pawns.
I'll be on your side.
Me. I'll be on your side, Siet. I will.
Why are you doing this? You're a fool. If anyone finds out about this, you'll lose more than just your job.
I'm getting married, you know.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Not long after that, I am to be a father as well. That's why I want to make this country better and safer for every one of us who lives in it. My child deserves a peaceful country with no need for a guard dog. It's not just the tea ships that have outlived their day. We need to change the times here.
You're serious, aren't you?
Of course I am. What changes is faith. Faith in tomorrow. Faith that we can make it better. That's how society evolves.
Just who the hell are you?
Fred Aberline, detective.
Abby, my boy!
What is it, ma'am?
I found someone. Someone who says he's witnessed the murder down at the docks.
Chinese.
Fine, she was a lovely one, she was. I thought she was the cut he saw come back from the dead.
A Chinese girl. What a coincidence.
Did you tell anyone else about this?
I told Havoc about it when I seen her in a dandy of a fellow in white. He really was quite a dapper gentleman, he was. When I told him about the girl I saw, he said it was a good boy with a pure heart. And then he gave me this.
Give it to me. You work for the Pharaohs, don't you? I'll give you your money soon, I swear. No, please, give it to me.
Hey! Let's have a little chat.
So, now the entire East Indian territory belongs to me.
Damn it! Boss!
Kural, are you the bastard to replace the product in my warehouse with oatmeal disguised as sweets?
I haven't the faintest idea.
No. Children can be very patient.
All right, it was me.
And were you responsible for John Stanley's well?
No, that wasn't all. I swear it wasn't me.
Stanley was one of our suppliers. We both bought his product. But the idiot tried to blackmail Lau and got himself killed by Lau's little tigress for his trouble. Come to think of it, Lau told me you were in some trouble of your own, and that's why he was around. I hear you got something valuable off of Stanley before he left there.
So, it was Lau.
How strange. I heard the Phantomheart stopped at nothing to get their way. Is this the best you can do?
Yes, that is true. This isn't fun. Not at all, actually.
What now?
I forgot. There are no fast rules in this world. Or if there are, then I'm the one who makes them. In my name, and that of my defiled family, I command you, come, Sebastian.
Finish them all.
You're late.
Yes. I've been waiting quite a while as well.
I let that soft-hearted fool get under my skin and infect me. But it won't happen again. I want you to help me go after Lau. What use are pawns who defy those who rule?
You circle on this, my lord. Think carefully. You won't be able to take that sword.
I will not suffer those who stand in my way, not even friends or family. Is that understood?
Yes, my lord.
Yell!
You should keep your distance from me if you want to live. My place is in the shadows, yours in the light. We walk opposite paths, Adeline. It's best you remember.
What is that?
Cannon!
Ah, yes. So you've come at last now. That's why I'm so fond of you, my dear little girl. You do play a part.
Let's go, Sebastian.
Yes. Go on. I'll take her.
Very well.
You're my master's enemy. You die.
We'll have to see about that.
I see that you finally found your way to this humble place, my dear lady. It feels strange we should meet under such questionable circumstances. And yet inevitable, don't you think, like we always do someday it might come to this.
Perhaps you're right about that now.
By the way, what you're looking for is right over there. What do you suppose it is? It's actually quite a fascinating rockwork. It's a diplomatic treaty proposing a military alliance with Germany and Italy. Yes, it would appear that your beloved queen is trying to plunge Europe, not to mention the rest of the world, into full-scale war. I suppose she'll trigger it by attacking France through the opium trade with this new drug labeled law.